How are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
Good. I am happy to speak with you.
Oh,
Your profession, your provides. It's very good.
oh, thank you very much. No, never said it.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
When talk with me, I have deal with you. When talk with me, be tough, so tough, because I am study master English. Deal?
Oh, deal. Oh, you've gone masters. Well done. How long have you been studying your masters?
Uh, really, I talk with you honest. In the last year, I can't pass one course. Okay. But in this year I renew to the I will try to pass one course and the rules in Iraq mastery degree. If you like to the complete master English or the complete my specializing compare the Christian and Islam in English. Okay, when
Mm-hmm.
if you
Mm-hmm.
like to the complete master English, uh, and if
Mm-hmm.
you filler in the one course, uh, she is civil in the master degree,
Uh-huh.
right?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Uh,
right, right.
but now
Sure.
I am my level. It is good, sometimes not good. But when I talk with you, I told you be tough with me because my sentence structure or the grammatical it is not good, right?
Be tough. Well, no, I wouldn't say it's bad either. I would say it's kind of in the middle. Like you you have the right words, you just don't put them in the right place. But it's okay. Like it's there. It's there. It's there. It's not too bad. It's not too bad.
okay.
I mean,
Your kind tone, it's amazing.
thank you. I think for conversational English, I think your English is great. But then again, that's not important. What's important is academic English because you need that for your masters. So that needs to be like boom, 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 boom. You need to be like
My friends,
advanced.
I sent my last video in the cambly, and my friend and advised me, told me when talk with native speaker, give them time to correct everything. I agree with him about to the correct or the sentence structures. My level in English it is beginner. Deal. I feel that. But when I talk, I am intermediate. But one problem, I talk with native speaker half an hour. It is a little. If you like to develop your skills in English, you talk with native speaker 3 or 4 hour in the everyday. It's very important. But my family or my friends not talk with me. Also professor, sometimes when I ask my professor in the class to discuss with me, professor avoid that because my classmate or the colleagues not talk in the English. It's big mistakes. For example, for me, it's big mistakes. If you like to develop your skills, uh, only English in the class or the in English or the in the life. I am a study master English now, right? Do you agree?
Yeah. Right? Yep.
So that my wife, also my wife, it is nursing degree, not speak English with me.
Oh,
My kids not speak English
all
with
right,
it.
of course.
My friends not speak English with.
There's no practice.
I would like to the practice, but no one speak with me in the practice. Only Cambly, but the Cambly subscription with Cambly it is overcharged for me.
Your prescription, wait. Your subscription with Cambly is overcharged?
Yes, my opinion.
Oh, it's overpriced. It's too much money. Is that
Yes,
what you mean?
so too expensive.
too expensive. Can I ask how much they do charge you for a lesson with a native?
The benefit with Cambly, it is huge for me, really. For example, in the last year, when talk with the professors, I don't understand anything. I didn't understand anything. But in this year, when talk with the professors, I answer her and discuss with her, and I know the background, the meaning, or the informing anything, not shame, or the not afraid, or the I break the ice to talk with her. But I think the financial time, or the financial circumstances, or the economic situation, the not good in my country, special state, my state now, capital size, capital city Baghdad, now without job, everything it is stopped with coronavirus, COVID-19.
Yeah. Yes, that's true. The virus has stopped everything.
Also, when I talk with you, I have I would like to ask you. I have a problem. With the grammar or the sentence structures. When I talk with any person, my friends, sometimes with the professors, with the Cambly, I would like I used Cambly for 7 months. All teachers in the Cambly told me in the grammar or the sentence structure, it is not good. I have more vocabularies, and I have idioms and phrasal verb. I talk without stop, but sentence structures or the grammar, it is not good. Why? Please help me. The problem, the big terrible for me, sentence structure or the grammar.
Yeah, it's a terrible problem for me. There you go. It's a terrible problem for me. So yeah, definitely. Your words are there. Your vocabulary is there. I just think you need to work on where to put the words to make the sentence. Like the tutors have said, the sentence structure. It's not every sentence. It's every other sentence. So you're halfway there. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. But that's okay. I mean, we can work on that. Sentence structure is the easy bit. The hard bit is the vocabulary, but the easy bit is building the sentence. That's okay. That's not hard.
Okay.
But yes.
When for example, in the lesson with my sections, and I took part. Sometimes I took part with the professors. My professor, I think professor interrupted me when I took every idea. Told me correct your grammar, correct the sentence structures. Sometimes I am ashamed because my friend, my colleague, my classmate asked me to I talk with them in English every time. Told me your English it is good, but with the professor I am ashamed because professor don't skip anything. Every time it is correct. Now I use the Cambly. After 1 month, the application Cambly stopped. Now I ask you, give me the solution to develop my skills or the grammar, and the grammar or the sentence structure. Every day I read, for example, Oliver Twist.
That's great.
Oliver Twist.
That's great. Twist. That's great.
Yes. And another books, also books, books, Our Subconscious Mind. It's very important. And that I watch channel YouTube and TED Talks. Every time I develop my skills in English, reading, listening, grammar, but twist a problem, grammar, sentence structures. I can't develop. I can't change the transform in that in the in the in the in the I can't skip them. I need help. Please help me because you are. I think
Yeah.
you are amazing. You are absolutely absolutely good.
Oh, that's very kind of you to say. Maybe I don't know how. We'll see how good I can be. Okay, so there are two things that I'm going to suggest for improving sentence structure. One is reading, which you are doing. You are reading books in English. The other thing I'm going to suggest is practice listening and then repeating. So if you can listen to audiobooks, which are fantastic. So audiobooks you can find online. And it's basically just people reading a book to you, and you can follow along. There is text on the screen and you can listen. My suggestion is every time they read a paragraph, you repeat it out loud. So you repeat it to yourself. So this will get you to, this will help you build your own sentence structure. And also another thing you can do is these are called practice. Oh, can't spell practice. Practice transitional words. So transitional words. So practice transitional words, because I think this is where you might be struggling when it comes to sentence structures. So using in, on, or, and, with, it. Those are transitional words. So those fall in between the other words to make a sentence.
I know everything. Grammar, sentence structures, idioms, phrasal verb. I know everything. And what thank you about to the audio books. It's very important. Good. I have series 4 books about to the select reading to develop my grammar, my vocabularies. It's very good. But one problem when I took native speakers, all teachers told me in the grammar I am weak. I am not good in the grammar. I told him, okay, I would like to develop those skills. But now for 7 months in the grammar or the sentence structure, I am not good. For example, when I took a professor told me your grammar it is not good. If you like to the, I can explain a grammar or the explain and distincting when I explain the grammar. I am distincting when I explain the grammar on the board, but when I talk, I am not good. It is back. I think it is. I think I like. Told my friends advise me to the listen the native speaker. Okay, I avoid him and open the TikToks. Do you know a TikToks application? TikToks.
Oh yes, I do.
Sadly, yes, TikToks. It's very important for me when I TikToks give me more vocabulary and the sentence structures. But now I talk with you. I think you feel my language is jargon, not a practice. It is native speaker or the prick the eyes when talk with you, so that I need solution, fast solution. I'm a study master English. I am complete. I am student number 1 in the class, so that I my about my ability in the discuss with the professors, but my professor doesn't confused about my ability because I have mistakes with grammar or the sentence structures.
So I think maybe your professor is probably he's probably expecting you to be a bit more sophisticated with your sentence, because he's high expectations for you, I think.
Wait, please write down.
Hello,
write down sophisticated. Write down, please. Hello. I hear you. I hear you.
There you are. Okay.
I hear you. Sophisticated.
Okay, sorry.
Write down sophisticated.
Yes. Oh, sophisticated. So sophisticated, which means a high level of understanding and speaking of English. So a sophisticated level. So this is like academic style. Has your professor suggested anything to help you? Has he suggested anything? Has he suggested private tutoring? Has he suggested helping you? Or has he suggested butting up with another student so that you can study together? Has he offered anything to support you in your degree?
Good. Anyway, skip the topic. Now I will ask you a new question. For example,
sure.
When I talk with native speaker or the listen my speakers in the TEDx, the tone and in the discuss or the answer, it is big difference with the professor in the class. For example, in a class at the grammar or the class I'm forgetting a class, for example, believes or the I am study master English, believe compare the Christian and Islam. Compare when study explain anything, the professor explain, but explain clear explain. But in the native speaker explain and give the background and picture meaning to explain. Why the attitude in the native speaker? It is difficult for me. It's very difficult for me when I would like to understanding everything. I know I understand when you talk, but when I read translate, it is a big difference in the what I understand. Why? For example, when I talk with you now, I understand you absolutely. Okay, absolutely, I understand you. But sometimes when I talk with you in any topic, for example, politics or the design or the healthy or the practice English, the implication meaning, it is difficult for me. For example,
yeah, can you give me an example?
For example,
like a topic or a sentence or something.
When you use the in window, for example, sorry, sexual in window, in sexual, and for example, in sexual window told me, no, sorry, sure. Sorry, skip sexual window. For example, told me when I talk with you, open the door. Okay, I understand. I will open the door. Okay, but you mean close the door? In the speaker, native speaker, I am understand. I was understand what you think, what you need, but when I read subtitle in Arabic, it is big difference. What I think. I figure out my level, my level, my translate. It is mistakes. The subtitle is a big difference. To
yes,
translate.
and yes, and that's because sometimes in English you cannot make an exact translation. You can't, not with every language. So what translators do is they interpret. So they translate based on understanding. So it's not word for word. It's not literal translation. Sometimes you cannot do that with English. Sometimes you can't do that. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Let me write that for you.
Do you think involuntary factions in English, when you, for example, when I talk with in slang in Arabic, it is big. It is the case in voluntary functions when you, for example, the speaker talk with native speakers, okay, in the English, talk with them in English, okay, and discuss with them in English. Do you think I can't translate every correct translate because I am not speaker English?
No, it's not that. It's that not every word in Arabic means the word in English. So you do not have exact same words. So the English language has something like 500,000 words or something stupid like that. It has a lot of words. And the Arabic language will have less, depending on alphabet and nouns and all those sorts of things. So it's difficult to be able to find the exact meaning for the exact meaning. It's very difficult in translation to make it literal, as in word for word. So what people do is they interpret. That's why idioms and expressions exist. They fill in the gaps where they cannot be.
I mean that. Good, very good. Good, very good. I thank you very much. I now I understand you. Please complete. Go ahead.
Yes. So because we cannot find exact matches in every language, you know, there are some things in French that cannot be translated to English. It just can't. It's cultural. So language is more than just words. It's more than just vocabulary. It's also based on culture. So sometimes when you're watching a film and it's in English and there's Arabic subtitles, in your mind, it's not matching. And the reason it's not matching is because you have to take into account, you have to consider cultural factors. You have to consider expressions and the different meanings of words. So something means, you know, to be stupid in Arabic might mean to be cute in English or something. It can't be an exact match. It's just similar. It's close.
Okay.
So this is why I think you're having a bit difficulty trying to match everything, because there's just too many factors when it comes to language. It's not just words. It's meanings and culture and everything's thrown in there. So it can be difficult.
My professor discourse analysis explain your idea. But but another meaning, okay? Explain idea and another meaning. For example, coherence, cohesion, and in English it is deep meaning. Thank you very much. Your idea it's very good. Sometimes when I talk with native speaker in the cambly, give me more vocabularies and help me to that correct. But your idea it is unique for me, really. Thank you very much.
Oh, is it? Oh, but it's very, I mean, anybody, I studied a little bit of linguistics at university. So linguistic is the study of languages, and all language comes from interpretation, what that culture understands that word to be. So, you know, for example, the word for, you know, in Japanese, the word for number 4 is also the same word for death in English. So number 4 in Japanese is the same word for death in English, if that makes sense. So you have this word which means a number in Japanese, but it means to die in English. So you cannot literally translate that. For some reason, over time in culture, those definitions have changed. So it's very hard to do
the American or the British in the accent. Sometimes we have problem to the if you, for example, when I talk with the American and the cambly or with the UK, from the UK, the teachers from UK, I told them some vocabularies. Told me what, and I changed that. Changed the vocabulary. Told me yes. I remind. I understand you. Sometimes when, for example, I will come back to the. I return to the when I talk with my professor and the discourse analysis, your idea it is the same with the professors. Professor Lobna, I so much I admire about your her ability in the to explain everything. It's very good, and your idea it's unique for me. Now I ask you the last question.
Sure.
Now, for example, I ask you about my level. Give me fast attitude to develop my skills in the develop my skills. It is very good for me. Your level, your level now, it is good, right?
Yeah, intermediate for sure.
Intermediate. I would like to
I would
upper intermediate.
Upper intermediate. Yes, I was just going to say high intermediate, upper intermediate. Absolutely.
Give me
upper intermediate.
Yes.
For sure.
Give me some advice, please.
Give you some advice. Okay, my advice is this: keep reading, definitely keep reading. Find ways to practice English any way you can. It doesn't have to be through Cambly. Have you ever heard of something called Duolingo?
No.
Have you ever heard?
Okay. The application Duolingo. It's
yeah.
I skip to open any. For example, I would like to leave my phone. For example, Facebook or the WeChat or the Twitter. Lost my time and the master and they prepare the reading or the everything. So that's for example, I read the dictionary sometimes or I have more books, but now I focus the Oliver Twist, develop skills. Hard time novel or hard time. Do you know hard time novel? Do you read?
Which one?
Do you read novel?
Oh, it depends. Why? Who do you like to read?
Present Zenda.
Say that. Can you type that?
Present Zenda. Present Zenda. Novel. It's very difficult.
Present gender. Sorry, I can't spell gender. Present gender. Okay, what's that about?
It's difficult for me. It is advanced. But the teachers and Cambly advised me to that told me don't read novel. Reading the article. The article give you the new vocabulary. Do you agree with her?
Yes and no. Why? Why did they say that? Why was that their advice?
Articles give you new vocabulary. The novels use the old vocabulary.
No, I would disagree. Sure, articles. Okay, the things with articles is you have to remember articles usually use slang. They usually use a lot of expressions. Yes, they use modern language, but you have to be careful because it's based on the style of the journalist. So if the journalist likes to write in a certain way, it's not really going to help you. I prefer books. I prefer novels. And the reason is because the grammar is correct, sentence structure is correct, they follow the rules. So they follow the grammatical rules.
When I transform in the upper intermediate, I will change to the articles, right?
Novels are more grammatically correct. Articles have a different style. Articles, the rules go out the window. So you're going to, with articles in magazines and online, you're going to learn a way to speak in conversation, but not a way to write. So if you want to look at grammatical rules, you stick to novels, you stick to academics, you stick to books. Articles will only teach you conversation.
Thank you very much. Your lesson it's amazing for me. I would like to speak tomorrow if you agree that.
Yes. I'm here tomorrow.
I am off. Tomorrow off, and after tomorrow off, Monday I will continue with you to sometime to talk with you. Okay, and please
Sure,
be tough, so tough with me. Okay, deal.
deal.